Minnesota Vikings were back at it, putting in some individual off-season work together in the Twin Cities metro area this week. Darren Doogie Wolfson, our guy, tweeted this out this morning. Fun morning watching Thielen, Madison, Sharp, BB, Bradbury, Ham, Tyler Johnson, and Cashman, and others getting work in, end quote. And from the pictures, it is at Hopkins High School, home of the Royals. What is up? So a couple players getting together, mostly Vikings, as well as Tyler Johnson and Blake Cashman, the two locals, former Gophers, mixed in there as well. Now, a lot of it is most of them are Blake Barrett's IFA Institute for Athletes clients for sure, and also the two quarterbacks working out. Well, Doogie didn't know one of them. Probably some, yeah. And then the other one was Jackson Erdman from St. John's, who, frankly, probably should be on a 90-man roster somewhere. Like, he had a great career with the Johnnies, and maybe he'll catch on the CFL. Maybe he should catch on the Vikings. You never know with this weird-ass offseason, getting as many quarterbacks as possible. So it's kind of cool that Jackson's already dipping his toes in and getting acquainted with a couple of professional-level Vikings players. So that's great, right? So we've seen this we've seen this around the league where teams are getting together, getting some off-season work in, sometimes socially distancing, sometimes not, depending on what state. And we've seen the Vikings get together a couple weeks ago when it was Thielen leading a group of receivers. You had Justin Jefferson as well as KJ Osborne, Olabisi Johnson, etc., working out in Woodbury a couple weeks ago. But this one, this one is good to see. You have a lot of core Vikings players getting together. Well, Garrett Bradbury as well as CJ Ham, the best fullback in the league, and then Adam Thielen is going to be the constant here, putting in work as well as with his gym ETS. So it's promising. I mean, if players knew, if the NFLPA knew that there was not going to be a season, players wouldn't be getting together and working out. And yes, July 28th is now exactly 2 weeks away. That's the supposed opening of training camp for NFL. I'm still a little bit wary. Still a little bit worried, but frankly, the NFL is in a good position because they get to go to bat last, right? They get to see what happens with Major League Baseball coming back, with NBA and NHL coming back, MLS is sort of coming back. So the NFL gets to learn from their mistakes. They get to learn what works, what doesn't work, if it's going to work at all, which is positive. And also, you notice, like we talked about earlier in the week, that Kirk Cousins not there again, even though Kirk said in May that he is going to get some players together and start working out, but he remains in Florida, living with the parents, working on the driveway, getting yelled at by the neighbors. That's a very Kirk Cousins thing, right? But it might be the smartest thing out there because you want to reduce the chance of infection as much as possible, and if that includes staying away from all these individual organized, unorganized, player-led workouts, fine. But it's not like you're not going to see him at the end of July anyway. And also, frankly, Tyler Johnson and Blake Cashman should have been Vikings players, but Cashman outside, how about that? But again, it is good to see them putting in some work. Hopefully that does mean that there will be a season. Again, fingers crossed. Let's get on. But your thoughts, Vikings players working out in Hopkins, let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, post on the Venmo, plus give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.